It has been quite a while without some Ipswich party, but we are back. I blame the World Cup. But anyway, we are back with the penultimate B-League event and we have the teamwork racing. If you didn't know, the final B-League events have been decided to be uploaded separately from the main league videos. Both leagues have 2 events left. Just done like this to make the runtime of the videos a bit shorter and also to give a bit more importance to the B-League as we see the track here. This is the same as the elimination race. Every team will go here. Every team is going to use all the marbles, which can be essentially counted as lives. If you get top half in a race, you will survive and move on to the next one. If you get bottom half, that marble is permanently eliminated from the event. Starting with all of the reserves, the Crank Lab takes the lead right there. His Nemesis Neos are there, but they get hung up briefly. Ballistic Bottles are in there. And will be the Crank Lab, Railblazers, Ballistic Bottles, and Nemesis Neos to be the first top half. They will move on to the next one. This is all the reserves, as you see. So, Zwolleybals, Dali, Galactic, Shifters, and Cup Crashers. They have now lost a member, which you can essentially see as a live, as we're gonna have. See this overview of how many lives everyone still has left. And we'll see this one after every single race to indicate how good is a team looking. On to the next one. The Ballistic Bottles are on the lead in this one. Cup Crashers are challenging them. We got the Railblazers through that scoop. They get through it, followed by the Cup Crashers. Crank Lab look to be in third right now. But it is a decent gap down there. Railblazers keep on to the lead. They will advance alongside the Kelp Crashers, Swirly Pops, and Crab Clap will round it out right there. And Dahlia Golly, because he actually got stuck on the Plinker right there. No good for them. They will lose their second life. It's been a struggle of a season for Dahlia Golly. They really needed to settle in. And haven't really done that, but Kelp Crashers and Swirly Pops, they recover after not managing to survive the last round. Railblazers and Crank Lab, they survive both rounds. They still have all members left. Tectonic Shifters and Dahlia Gala looking the worst right now, as they have lost a member in both of the rounds. It is looking pretty even right now. So on to the next round here. Dahlia Gala took a quick lead there, but it's the Crank Lab now. Dahlia Gala fighting back right there. Swirly Pops are also in there, but it is still Dahlia Gala to that impact section, and now in the graph track. Swirly Pops get right by. They will take the win in this one. Dahlia Gala actually do not take second. The Kelp Crashers take it. Dahlia Gala still advance alongside the Crank Lab, who still keep all of their members alive, with the reserve Abstract, very distinguishable from the rest of the team. Crank Lab putting in the effort here. Nemesis Neos, Tectonic Shifters, Railblazers lose the first one, and the Ballistic Bottles also not safe in this one. See now, the Crank Lab, the only one that still has all members left, and Tectonic Shifters still have not gone top 4 in any round. They're down to only 2 members. So here they go again. Crank Lab getting down first. Nemesis Neos are in there. They get stuck there briefly. The Swirly Pops take the lead now. Swirly Pops have been doing well for the past few rounds. Crank Lab still managed to be up there. They have not lost left in, and they get assisted by the Neons there. The Nemesis Neons, they choke the top 4 spot altogether. Dahlia Gala and Railblazers take it from them. The Tectonic Shifters have been eliminated. Yet again, they only have 1 marble left. It has been a disastrous event for the Tectonic Shifters here. Kelp Crashers, Nemesis Neons, Ballistic Bottles, they are also Ballistic Bottles and Nemesis Neons. They also haven't done too well. They've lost them out for a lot of rounds in a row now. Swirly Pops and Dahlia Gala are making quite a bit of a comeback here, but as you see, Crank Lab still everyone alive, so it was a Railblazer, everyone but one. It's the Tectonic Shifters. They need to survive this round. The one to watch right here in the mid pack right now is the Nemesis Neons take the lead. They will also need it, but the Tectonic Shifters are fairly back there. But they go through the scoop quickly and now are up into 4th. That would be safe, but they need to watch out. Dahlia Gala up in front. There's the Crank Lab again. Tectonic Shifters just hit the Crank Lab right there, but they still hang on to that 4th place spot. They will live to see just another round. It's the Railblazers, Crank Lab, and Dahlia Gala also manage to clinch their safety in this one. I'm gonna have to see how it checks out, but I believe the Nemesis Neons and Ballistic Bottles are also down to only 1 right here. A lot of teams losing lives very consistently. Swirly Pops lose the first life in a while. I believe the first one since the first round. There you see 3 teams down to only 1 member. It is very likely we see an elimination right here. Everyone hanging on to the captain as the last member. This goes in reverse lineup. Here you see the Swirly Pops taking the lead. Tectonic Shifters up there again, but they lose a few spots there. The Ballistic Bottles on the front end. They need it. So you see them still there. Railblazers, Dahlia Gala in there. There's the Kelp Crash to it. It's a chaotic battle near the end, but it will be Swirly Pops, Dahlia Gala, and Railblazers to be safe as well. And that means it is the end for the Tectonic Shifters and Nemesis Neons. They couldn't get top 4 here. And they will be bottom 2 in the event. We're going to have to see who places ahead between them, as the tiebreaker is when they got when they lost their first marble, that team will place lower, which I believe is the Tectonic Shifters. The Ballistic Bottles do manage to save themselves here at least, and it is Nemesis Neons in 7th. Tectonic Shifters will get 8th. Now there are 6 marbles left. Only 3 marbles will get safety now. As they see them go, Swillypops into the lead there. Ballistic Bottles, they still are on just 1. They need it. Kelpcrash, I believe, are also down to just a few. But it is the Swillypops. Kelpcrash and Ballistic Bottles clear top 3 right now. Get the Crank Lab chance them perhaps. It will not happen. The top 3 will remain the same. It's Crank Lab, Robles, and Dahlia Gala who have been having a lot of successful rounds of late. They will be the 3 eliminated here. Swillypops doing a pretty good job right there to keep up their hopes. We're gonna have to see how the things shake out of this round. No one is eliminated because there is no captains in the bottom 3. That is the indicator. If a captain is eliminated, that means that team is out. But Ballistic Bottles and Kelpcrash still hang on by a thread. As they go down again, the Swillypops take the lead, but the Ballistic Bottles once again fighting up there. And the Kelpcrash also join them in. The 2 teams that are really need the result here are up in front. Swillypops trying to keep up with them as well. And here come the Crank Lab. They might overtake the Kelpcrash there. Ballistic Bottles will be safe, but the Kelpcrashes will be out. Kelpcrash get overtaken by the Crank Lab and Swillypops. And they will get 6th in this event. Ballistic Bottles still live to see another race. Could be a comeback in the making there, but Dahlia Gala and Robles, they lose another one. They can afford to. Although, obviously, you'd rather just lose as little lives as possible. But if the Kelpcrashes, this is the end of the road for them. They take 6th. And what has been surprisingly not too awful of a B-League for them. Not a great finish here though. As the Dahlia Gala joined the Ballistic Bottles in only having 1 member left. Now the bottom 2 will get eliminated in each race as there's an odd amount of racers here. And the Swillypops, again, it seems they consistently get out to the lead. And it's the Dahlia Gala and Ballistic Bottles both at the back. They need to make the comeback or else our podium will be decided for this event. And it looks like they will not be able to do it. Crank Lab, Railways and Swillypops will make it there soundly. Ballistic Bottles even got stuck on there. Seems like they had about given up at that point. Dahlia Gala will also not be able to progress further. We're gonna have to see who takes 4th. It's whoever got that strike first. But every other team left still has multiple marbles. So it is a competitive battle between these 3 and these 3 in particular. The Ballistic Bottles do take the tiebreak advantage to get 4th over Dahlia Gala. They will take a top half in this event, but now the final 3. Only 1 marble will get eliminated each round now, so it's going to be more and more like an elimination race, but with lives. It is the Railblazers out of front, and the Swillypops shove the Crank Lab aside there. And I'm going to have to try and make the comeback. Remember, the Railblazers are 2 members, and they get stuck right there. What I was saying, the Railblazers, they were lucky to get freed there as the Crank Lab go out, but what I was saying, the Railblazers were the only one of these to have only 2 lives. The other Swillypops and Crank Lab had 3. Well, now Crank Lab is down to 2, so the Swillypops have the advantage as it is 3-2-2 right now. And let's see how things go from here. So we're gonna see there you see it, the Swillypops with the advantage. It is gonna take quite a few more rounds. As here they go again. Swillypops take the lead, but here comes the Railblazers. They will get by. As in that scoop, Crank Lab get by the Railblazers as well, and the Swillypops take the lead back. How does it go from here? The Railblazers still remaining last, and they will not be able to catch up to the Crank Lab, who actually did make it pretty close in the end. They were slow around that final corner, but they were able to finish before the Railblazers could make any contact with them. Now the Railblazers are down to 1 station, the most valuable marble of Season 2 in the main league. And they will go out here. We're going to have to see how the Railblazers take to only having 1 marble left. Swillypops still on 3, Crank Lab on 2. It seems like a pretty set order right now. But a comeback in this event could always happen. That's what makes it so unpredictable. The 3 left as they keep going into different starting arrangements now. Railblazers once again fall to the back. Crank Lab and Swillypops seem to have conquered this event. The Railblazers, they accidentally shoved the Swillypops in there. Can they make the comeback? To maybe... Oh, the Swillypops get stuck! A lifeline there for the Railblazers. And we're just going to prematurely end the round because we know Swillypops will lose a life. But what a lifesaver for the Railblazers. The Swillypops getting stuck with Wave. They are also down to 2 members. It is just ever so close, 2-2-1 right now. Crank Lab also feeling pretty good about this, especially with their Marble Art, who, as we know, is very good at Gravitrax especially. They're very good in the elimination race. Right, we're going to see 5 marbles left now. It will be now the Railblazers again fall last. They are struggling in this event. But what a story it will be if they come back to pass winning. Oh, but they fall back again. Can they pass the Crank Lab in the scoop? No, but they did close the gap. Crank Lab trying to keep their distance from Trailblazers. Swirlypops are way ahead, and the Crank Lab will clear them soundly. Crank Lab even passed the Swirlypops at the end, mostly for bragging rights, I feel like, but the Trailblazers will go out in the end. They put up a substantial fight, but they can muster up more, and a third place finish in this event. Still good for the Trailblazers, who are in second in the B League right now. Looking at the Swirlypops are in first. The lead will increase. The Crank Lab were in the middle of the pack. They're gonna shoot up a few spots right now, especially because the other teams doing well in this event were the top 2 in the standings. Crank Lab will likely go to third after this, but the final 2, they both have 2 marbles left, so they have to knock out each other twice. And so here they go again. Crank Lab take the lead there. Swirlypops are right behind them though. And in the graphics there, they make the pass. Can the Swirlypops hold on to this lead? Near the end, the Crank Lab even gets stuck to add insult to injury. Swirlypops will clear them here, which means that the Swirlypops only have to beat the Crank Lab one more time to win this event. Crank Lab are going to have to beat them twice, as they are down to their captain. They lose arguably their most valuable marble in this event, and that has done a lot for them, but gets stuck right there, messes up. Probably wouldn't have caught up to the Swirlypops regardless, but probably hurts to go out like that. But we're gonna head on to what could be the final. Can the Crank Lab at least keep themselves alive for an ultimate sudden death finale? The Swirlypops do hold them off for now. Can they hold on to the lead? They go through that scoop quickly, and the Crank Lab struggle a bit, but are still close behind. The Crank Lab have to come back here now. It's getting close to the graphics. The Swirlypops are shadowing the Crank Lab. Try to go to the other side, and they make it really close near the end, but the Swirlypops, with an outstanding move. Crank Lab thought they had the overtake right there, had an amazing overtake to keep their chance of winning alive, but the Swirlypops got them right back around the corner, and they win this event with a life to spare. The captain didn't even need to do any work in this event for the Swirlypops. A great move there by Stripe. Swirlypops win this event, and they seriously stake their claim for the B League overall win too. Have not placed bottom half in an event. This is their second win of the season. They also got a second place. As here you see the standings, they're 5-point lead with the Swirlypops. The Trailblazers are the only other team that can beat them. And the Dahlia Gala is the only team that's unable to podium. It's been a season to forget about for them. Other teams can still podium, but it's going to take a lot. We'll see you at the next time for the A-League version of Teamwork Racing, and after that, Marathon, the finale for both leagues.